Hello everybody. Today, let's take a look back at the rap match, the second half of Little B's Desert City. So with the Little B's finishing their game, streak, I also felt a sense of reality or returning to reality. Because of the results of this Little B in the first half of the year, so subversive to my worldview, I have a hard time imagining. In the case of M22, so many teams are staring at research to be able to achieve such a result, then the top half, years of their chemical reaction. It's really a miracle. Okay, let's take a look at this. I don't think the Little B actually played well this time. The mouse is naturally well beaten. But what about the Little B's? They manifest. I'm very anxious. Let's see what happens, okay? First of all, this pistol bureau. The mouse chose a must bet. Room 3 defense. Area pure return defense. Believe in carrot. Then buy. This smoke grenade and lightning pliers such an opening. What about the Little B? This is the rhythm of this classic medium thing. Then it will clamp the arm together with this arm curve. So the Little B team, he especially likes to play this middle rhythm. Little B, as long as this pistol bureau is not mentioned on both sides. Then they will play this middle way film. What is a middle road film? Very often, just one. Hey, Costco threw this VIP fire. Add this arch panel to seal the smoke. Counterfeit money. And what actually happened? Go directly to us and add a... Then this is still the same idea. Can you see it? This PX goes down the drain. They bought this daily middle road. I understand, this is the fireworks package. Burn this VIP fire from the sewer. Then after burning the VIP fire, flood the inside of this arch. In this case, it means that I am caught in a control arch. In fact, it is to use this apex. Such a brush with teammates. Upper arm, clip arm. So you can see, mouse for this Little B pistol bureau. He's really going to give them a round of applause for this solution. Really, that's great. First of all, they bought this smoke bomb on both sides. In that case, it can be guaranteed. There's this unpacked cigarette on both sides of the defense. And you can throw props on both sides to drag. And in mice. Decided to play this, in the case of zone defense. They are 3B. Dead sick child. I also took up this position in this dark room. Then this position is particularly restrained. Little B middle road, this set of ideas. Because we know the Little B usually doesn't dress up in this middle. They just run the map and run a wave. So, how long has it been? Also found by this mouse. The hair is hidden in this dark room. Avoid this party in the dark room opposite. Then come and monitor the movement in the middle of the opposite side. First of all, he can guard the opposite side VIP here for the second time. And then what? He can also listen to where the car is going on the other side. Like this dead one. I heard it in this dark room. No matter what prop you lost in the middle, I can hear your footsteps on the wall knife. Then you are driving on a wall knife? Just such a counterfeit. Moreover, the must point is originally a heavy coin. Such a defense a few meters. And a cigarette to hold the braid. Then this time with this Little B. He's driving up this lane. Smoke bombs are not easy to open the tray. There's also an explosion point like this deadly disease. Here are the footsteps above the rain trail. 5 years old, the tray is not worried about a clip on the opposite side at all. Bail and throw it upstairs on it too. The tray is bang 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 point, you see. The head holding line is also very accurate. Just mix up such a debt. In this game, if the Little B, this is who rushed into the arch. If you rush into the arch, you will die by nature. But I can't hear the opposite by Xiaogang. Such a sound. Then I think they must go to this formation. You can also react a little faster. Won't hang up here too long. When the smoke gathers at the ground arch, hey, maybe in advance, just do such a defense to this area A. Okay, so... It's very targeted, such a pistol. The bureau engraved the middle road of the Little B. Such an answer to running the picture. How about this? By Xiaodao will run up here. Can you see the point of spins? Just dodge this set. Didn't search directly. You see, it's totally targeted. And then Bill, there's still smoke upstairs while supporting the flank attack of the Beale building. Here again. One more trial on this side of the trail. Is a seduction, then an additional review and another swipe screen. Then what about the Apai's point? Don't say that Sapphire Blue took it away with her own hands. You see, Balan is also very active. Push it out of this seedling egg, because he already knows you said that. If you die, you can come and beat this back God. If you die, you can come and beat this by Xiaobao. This back to God. It can be said to be a wave of tactics. This one. The last wave completely targeted you. It's very well done. The words of the little bee can be seen as, not much to do. There's no room to play. Let's go to the next point. You can see it in the next point. Little b is a direct, pure translation. There's nothing to say about this. I didn't turn it over either, but what? Many friends. I really like seeing this Eco. And he thought, well, Eco, ECO is seeking stability. Go to the Long Gun Bureau early. But what about one of my points all along? It's the Pistol Bureau. If you didn't pack it, then you directly lip print. It's not actually spherical. It's a steel gun. Why do you say so? Okay, let's just skip the lip print game. Let's take a look at this economy of little bees. You see, their configuration is actually incomplete. And they are chasing. As for this firepower of this AK, this egg is also incomplete. But what if you had to fill it up with eggs? You'll have this firepower disadvantage. You have a lot of curry in making up the gun endgame and setting up the gun. You're not very comfortable. So the pistol saw didn't take off the bag. I just cared. It's a real question. Just a handful and buy it. It's actually a kind of steel gun. What about this game? The little bee is bought directly without a tank. So this is the resource of this game of mice. In fact, you can see that he is crushing. Press this little bee. And this one? What about this choice of the mouse in the first place? Or the same idea as the pistol saw? We can see the arms of the first time are open. Give some pressure in the middle. Then the props are not saved, nor are they saved. If you follow up, you will return to an area instantly after removing the rope. Form a B-spot group. And what about Area A? Sapphire Blue poured its own smoke bomb. Let yourself go alone. In this A1 Golden Lotus card, then this is the defense. The opposite side directly mentions a wave when the configuration is incomplete. Same idea on both sides. It's a little defense. Because of a point in this picture, it's easier to defend. Then the mouse is decided to take a little defense. When it comes to such an early strategy, they must not lose these props. Because there are already many people if you must order here. Are you not afraid of being killed directly by the opposite side? This point is also easier to keep. So they keep these props? So let's take a look. This offensive rhythm of the little bee. He didn't have the first time. Play a wave after the props on your side are scattered. We just said that. Sapphire Blue is pure self-release. He set himself free. Then the teammate here plays this one. Resource advantage, saving a lot of props, such a little counterattack. It's just that I've already thought about it. The distribution of responsibilities is very clear. Then the mouse must be right about a point. This full order return defense has a, very good design. But it's a pity. In this game, we didn't see them. Such a panoramic view of the point of return. Now, the mouse saw the little bee. On this prop for the first time. I'm not in a hurry to mention this side in the future. I didn't mention AB in a hurry, and I didn't mention it either. And it is fast B small to two people coming to a front point. And you see the action of Sapphire Blue with X. It's two people. It's also starting to go this way. Here comes the stand on this side of the arch. With this little bee, follow up. Throw out a set of props. Apex play this and light a smoke bomb behind the arch. The smoke bomb has been fired. Okay, plus this VIP word for the second time. So you see how it even goes. Words put this. Area B is released. You put all the B points. Then come and eat your middle road. He just said, I think you lost some Dotto items in the middle. You can't be alone. So this instruction of this wave, it is also completely detoxified? Okay, totally blown. And now I get distracted and start going towards VIP is here to catch up. Brothers are here. Look at 1 trail and 2. Arch 2 VIPs, 1 heavenly network. And what about the little B? Due to their incomplete resources. So what about a PX? 4 people at noon now. You have to do that. Because there are many other places on the map. He didn't look at it anymore. This is where the mouse goes. Because the mouse has been diligent. This smoke bomb that threw this arch. You see, he goes to the A2 floor and he doesn't lose it. B, he won't lose it if he goes to the B2 floor. All this prop. Everyone's smoke has been going towards this arch. So now it pays. Has he executed this tactic so far? So there you go. So he couldn't help but execute a flash. Such an action in the wallbone door. But what about such an action? Due to their limited resources, so they didn't burn it. There's a fire inside the arch. And such a flashlight of the disaster has been shot. This flashbang is actually a standard light. We flash like this and stick this on the opposite side. This smoke bomb from the Arch Festival war will also eat all white. But this flash, in fact it is to cooperate with the fire above one. You can see a diamond there, this location. The little bee doesn't have any props to invite at all. Then if you want to throw this flash deeper, you have to at least throw it white to oppose. Right? I'll throw it here. How about this? You can't be white with people like stickers on the opposite side. Is that right now? This is the shortage of resources. You can't deceive this arch at all? I want to grab this arch. The smoke is about to clear this time. What happened? It's not clear at all. Okay, oppose. Take a head here first. In the future, the brothers can only bite the bullet and come over. There are no more options and no props. Then you see, live here and put the sapphire blue. And no, there's a second person in the arch. Now, this is actually the front of the little bee. This is... Resale actually went very well. But we said, look at this trail. 2 people. The mice are definitely not used to you. They have too many troops in the middle. So it's a big picture shutdown. It's a complete situation here. Look at the trail rushing out here. Then drag the rope through this VIP cigarette. This pair is also very accurate. Trust God. I see that the 2 heads are all mixed with smoke. And then this one here will come out again and attack again. You can't pick up these 3 things no matter what. A wave of middle road completely forced to eat and knocked out Lei Feng. At this time, the umbrella of wheat is also difficult to hit. Let's go to the next one. Okay. We're going to skip in front of the umbrella here in Little B. Let's look at this long gun bureau again. This can be said to be the first strict. What about the above appearance? Then this one. What is the idea of the mouse defense? Still a little defensive. You see, what if 3B keeps 3B and keeps 3B? Don't lose it. Props, and then what? Double A here. Come and guard. Then you said that the Long Lance Bureau also guards this. To a 3B? Don't you even look in the middle of a return defense? How can you type if you don't watch it? Your point B reply is also very slow. This is the real body. And Sapphire Blue, 2 people front the top. 1. 2 people fight to the death in this A1 to keep the A1. Manage the progress of the frontal bomb on the opposite side. Then come and make this for your teammates from the B room out. Is there such a one back? Such a fetal caller such a time. So you can see this rat defense? He has a holistic approach. His responsibility is very clear. And rats, they have a, It is such a foundation of defense thinking. What is this foundation? And I suspect that's based on their careful rehearsal. 1 of 3. Such a cooperation of a point of defense full of props. So they have this foundation. Then build on top of this. They are such a defensive body. Tie it up. So they must have such a fine section as a base. That is, you can see that this is the God Provincial Road Tools on the 2nd floor of Dayujiabi. The props of both people are completely not handed in. Then District A will take responsibility. Baolan carried this burden on himself. Then do an A1. The first time such a front top, anti-detonation. That little B is 1. First time, go to such an explosive middle road and harass it casually. So this one can't be said to be an explosion on the order, but this is the whole point. This one's off. The key is Sapphire Blue. How about this, a 1 top 1? Top well. Naturally, there are 100,000 props on the teammate's side. And playback time. Then call whatever you want. Not good? Ouch, then something went wrong. So how is this Bora top? It was a bomb that made this black smoke. Let Bora go through the first such gun line first. And rely on this personal ability to come to this McGee. Come and get this guy's head. Then you can see the little broken step of Sapphire Blue. Look at his little black rabbit. In fact, he gave Maisie a chance. He didn't see the first wave of this PK. The second time I react, I squat down and output it. But what about Wheat? In fact, he was also angry by Baolan's action. As soon as Maisie saw this Baolan's hand, Maisie started shooting. He thinks Baolan will pull it out directly, but Baolan just stopped. So this wave, this head is very important. Sapphire Blue 8 Maddie directly. There are still many props at this time. Fly over this A1. If the pro finds out now, it's probably a fight on the opposite side. Look at this move of Sapphire Blue. Start directly to this short box. This side is running. Can cross with teammate sandwiches. He also knows that 1 is on the shelf now. This a 2 upstairs smoke bomb. Then start moving towards this. Dead corner, ninja bit, come and run here. And now go up to the 2nd floor and circle Child here. A flash bomb. Send apps to play this flash bomb very well. This is a fire on the 2nd floor and white food on the 2nd floor. Then the short box also eats white, and the white well wrap sandwiches will also eat this white. White one is very tricky. But look at this. Bro, this is an anticipated, a domestic move. I don't know if I heard this bouncing sound. As expected of this X, the direct disciple of YP9X, successor of Mount Fra, I understand this operation very well. And now, Dudu's operation is stupid again. But Dudu's words, he is out of touch with the cooperation of his teammates. Receive this from my teammate, Flash Bomb, so even if Sapphire dodges, there is such a suppression of such a Flash Bomb. In fact, Apeshus also, hey, you see there is an asset here that is all white. He also has this Sapphire Blue, equal opportunity for a gun. But apps, I'm white. This Flash becomes Sapphire Blue and white eye packs. So now follow Robo to pull out and replenish this gun. AK-3 is already awake, so there is no way. So this wave, this attack in the district became a blast. It got bad? Can you see the follow-up disasters? Is it blocked at this level? This head is very important. Step on this 1/3 to death? But now you see, this is the hand of defense. Fireworks lightning pliers. 2 fried on the middle road. And assault. So this one you care about is the only one. Moisture dripping blood. So the plague was killed at the package site. Is this the end? It's already doomed. It even shows fault tolerance here. The disaster has not had time to be packed yet. I didn't force it. It flew over every day. If you dare, that's not even true, then I'll give you 2 more fried, right? This is a dead child showing fault tolerance. Follow-up words live on a wave of hard-shell guns. Did you not accept this endgame? Touched by the dead. In that case, let's move to the next point. Then experience before. The flash bomb here will send apps into the arch. Isn't it white here? Then this flash bomb will be sent to Apaz. Get out of the A2 floor. Opposite dodge. After these 2 major events, I think now a PX, it's really red, okay? This anyone gets red? I really can't help it. What about this one? This one. The half-starred Apex relies on one. An established routine. It's just a quick pass to light up a cigarette. Then Stanley fried the arch. So this one? This is a cigarette pass in the middle of the expressway. It was thrown by McGee. So let's look at this perspective of McGee. You see McGee coming up to this point, and McGee thought, this cigarette should be here. Then think about it. No. It looks like this wire above. Look at his mouth moving up, like the wire above. Then I thought about it later. Yes, it's the bottom. Is it the middle? You see he starts again, right? Is this the middle? It was thrown in the middle and below. The wire's down there? Then it was going to be lost in the end. Isn't it the middle of the following? Definitely in the middle. And then I ended up losing one blind dick. Just lost one. Then this smoke bomb is thrown out. You see this cigarette over here? He didn't throw it at all. Isn't he a cigarette lighter? And then the guys here started blowing up. Brothers light up a cigarette. Stanley fried the arch. This arch also happens to have this tow rope. This big picture will come as soon as possible. Come and shoot. Then the tow rope will be pulled out here. And he popped it open. Fremke and Kuba took this and fried it. Are you in the middle? Crazy is killed by the sniper. The explosion here has not come and is lost. So then this bomb directly blows up the teammates in place. That's also to blow up your own corpse, okay? So look at you. I'll just say a P this now. The degree of constant temperature has definitely been further improved because of APX. We know from his previous interview that he is a relatively perfect, such a conductor of ideology. There was an interview. From the beginning he said that what he hated the most was his blaming his teammates for what went wrong. When pointing out problems with teammates, this person is stubborn and refuses to admit it. So APIS is actually for them this, especially in terms of tactical cooperation. Secondly, he has such a strict requirement. Then if you really made him popular, and what did he do after that? Then you can't imagine it. Then it's none of your business. So what about the follow-up of this? The little B is a set that chooses an A1. Just leave the cloth around to hang the water knife alone. Then fire a few random shots in this middle road. Save this prop. A pass to the 2 floor. Then brothers, this A1 group. That object has a K. Go lower and make a breakthrough. Take a look to see if this is available. Is there an explosion of this individual's ability? Then step in to assist this plague. And now? Tozy thinks this middle road is too quiet. At the same time, a pose was checked again. You see it's checking again? He saw this again. There is no one in the road. Costco can also be handed over to Yushalai to stay, so the tortoise came back to keep a watch. He fired that at 2 building. And just start staring at this situation of a 1. You can see it at this time. When the bald man's fire broke out on the 2nd floor, Mac, this cigarette has already been thrown out. Where to say, use this point again? He should have waited for his teammates to throw out the double smoke. People wait for this to flash before pulling it out. I feel it here in the disaster. He needs to look at this point first. In fact, at this time, it can't be too strange to steal disasters, because he is the only one with an AK. He wanted to take the initiative himself. Reflection is not a big problem. But what? You are responsible for the consequences, right? But this, if you order this, you will die first. Then who are you throwing these flashes at me? Then you can't throw it to anyone. Then give it for free. Just give it for free. He can wait until his teammate's flash peels off. Pull it tight from the front. Such a flash of trust in teammates. What if the disaster is hit like this? He just thinks the one on the opposite side? What about the act of burning the 2nd floor of the jumping platform? It's Daijay and Doctor. That is to think. He wanted to tear up this platform, this fire thrower. He wants to knock against the opposite side first. What does this point mean for the little bee? It's even worse. But this piece of meat is actually very good. Then in the previous review, when the big fart can check the sewer, where can't you go around? Can't go around at this location? Then there is a compliance just now. Just left this sewer. If you can't wrap it around, you will feel it out. This life is so weird. And what about this one? Mouse. I didn't do a good job of sewers either. Such a shift in responsibility. They've got too many heads hooked. Then you can see that there must be death now. He didn't bring this information from his teammate either. They just take it for granted. Is this middle road completely empty? And Maisie got a pair of Jingjia Danjai. Kill such a head in seconds. And that makes the space in the loop bigger and bigger. Than this one. You can see everyone for this. I don't want the little bee to be under this one. Hey, kick up the economy. It's all gangsters. These dead diseases seem to be watching the smoke. This gave Zhao Zai such an opportunity. So say hello. Actually punish this. Such a careless movement of a mouse. After calling, I made up 2 people in a row. It stands to reason that there are 3 people, and you have one more person. But this is the 3rd person who can mix bullets. It's over, give me a chance. Or seize the opportunity here. Enter 1-on-1. What about the mouse police now? Jimmy also let go in a hurry. Jimmy. I didn't expect it either. All 3 of them melted so fast. That ended up being a pair of gun cutlery. It was also taken by Detour. This game, the positive ability of the owner can be said to have burned out. And generally speaking, this individual ability of the little bee, there are 5 of them. In fact, there is this X factor. Can affect this battle. When tactically eating turtles? Only when it is exploded. Does this person have the ability to save the scene? You can see that the circle is standing up, but it's a pity that in this semifinal, is there only 1 person around? It's like standing up. Let's go to the next round. The next one is also this little bee. In terms of perception, the most perverted point for the audience. What kind of play is ABS? A pie. The first time is to stick it on the 2nd floor with full speed silence. Then I saw that there was no smoke upstairs on this A2. So what about this time? 3 teammates are still doing integrity in the Central Plains in China. Yao Ziai is on a 1, then apes directly from this A2 upstairs. Mute is going out. To catch such a situation on the opposite side, you can see it's a very, very bold move. Don't say you really let him catch the moment. But AP is a gun. After scolding, Apps fired 4 shots first. Then he was shot back twice by Baolin. What about Apps' only follow-up? The 2 shots that shaved the body hit the sapphire blue. It can be said that it is very uncomfortable. You can see that Apps and Wanzi are attacking this wave of Apaz. Before, he was walking around with 2 people. There is such an exchange. So walking around knows what Apes wants to touch. That's on the ape side. The moment I touch the 1st and 2nd floors, around Muzi has already put this bomb in my hand. Apex means instant bomb shot around Muzi. Then short hey. Pull it out and find the sapphire blue, such an act. Then shoot. Lock sapphire blue in a position like the spear. The people in sapphire blue have thick hips. Hey, I can't stand it in my personal ability. Then you can say the action of winding around is really, really collaborative. It's to save a situation like District A. It was also given to the teammates. Such a reason to quickly pace the arch in the middle road, but we have to take into account the 3 people in the middle road. In fact, they are not easy to fight. Because at this time, in order not to sell detours such a situation, combined with such a message about the death of the district owner, so they can only be forced to hurry now. Quick mute touched the arch, did they? There's no other choice. Because there are very few shoes for walking around. It is also easy to be cleared by walking around the next day. That's them now. I can only pace the arch quickly. But this one starts without a pouch. Such a formation on the middle side. Not a collaboration at all? Area A is the first time to find such a formation. If we want to cooperate, I will definitely bring such a bag. So now you're alive, right? I'm not feeling well. The live boy can only go back and bring such a lightning pile. Because what they can't accept is Area A. Arched down and knocked down. As a result, I wound around the opposite side and saw the bag. But this is unacceptable. So the live boy can only go home and take the bag. It makes the living boy. The person is not there, and the cigarette is not there. Only 2 people touch the arch. At this time, in fact, there's a quick head swap like this. In fact, for T, this is an advantage. Don't look at the neck. It's a residual blood. Let a pose. Now this is very embarrassing. In fact, there are only 2 people in the beginning of District A here. Then with the death of the disease, there are no disasters here. You see, it was reversed again, a position with no place to stand. Then, if it weren't for this A1, he wouldn't have given me a chance. Hold tight. And you look at an asset, and it's very embarrassing. He doesn't dare to jump A1 either. Ultimately, only 1 person changed. You can see the little bee snowballing here. Already done? It's exquisite. But do it now. You have a fight. This side of. Too much has been exposed, okay? So now after getting such a head, flames themselves are disgusting. He is a full-blooded AK. And he can't help his teammates. And now, Robert and the disaster can only have 2 people's blood. Then to stabilize the situation in this middle road, but they can't hold steady. Because the flame is very far away. So what about Robert now? I was forced to grab this VIP. That way, he's safer than jumping off the platform. What if Jimmy goes back to the Jing family? I can't stay here for long. But Jimmy went back to VIP. If you can't help it, kill Yuanzi. At the same time, the disaster also gives an opportunity here. What about the plague here? He knew that Bai Jiao had a feeling here. But disaster, things don't move perfectly. He used this scalp bit to hit. But in fact, the disaster has a smoke. If only he had been more steady. The plague can bounce this smoke back out. Let's deal with the child again. What do I think? The disaster is also too eager to help Yuanzi. So here it is dead. Now, many of you will see this. How must it be? The fist is hard, right? You mean it? This really strange disaster didn't take out this cigarette? It's really weird that I can't die and didn't calculate this time. Is it really the fire? It must be Apex's fault, right? Apex didn't catch the opportunity at the first time. This is too disgusting. What is a pass like? The kind you encounter on the ladder. The person who delivered it at the first time? Then what about after delivery? Pai, he's right here saying, don't sell, brothers, don't sell. Let's go together. Don't be the 6th. And then the brothers are, oops. It's all controlled by remote control. And give him a call. And then finally, your smoke bomb is useless. And then he had to be there to say something. Say, oops, why don't you use it if you have a cigarette endgame? Let me tell you at this time. Brothers, please don't have an inner number. Don't put that inner number and say, oh, yes, why don't I use cigarettes? Don't think so much. You can just scold him directly. You can, sir. Send a cue to Pikes. But what? Call a Pikes. It's cool. We have to realize this more. Such a deep-seated problem. Apes, what about the first time? What about this move where he has the advantage? It was radical. But then we see why. The movement of the meat cloth is like apes. He is just looking like a team. You see, a PS is radical, that Robert was also radical. Pinch and blow up the coordination team in advance. There is such an action. Then why didn't this fire cub bring a bag? We have to think deeper. So if a Pai is, when the first game starts, just said, I want the A2 floor to be more aggressive today. That live boy. It stands to reason that he cannot put this bag thrown at home. Did you throw this bag at home? Then there may be a problem with the living boy. What about the PX1? He was a makeshift uprising and saw no smoke upstairs on a 2. And then he interacted with Robs on an ad hoc basis? Then I said, I'm on the A2 floor, I'm going out to find an opportunity. Then a PIX also has the problem of closing the overall situation. Why can't he take a look? Is the formation of the teammate suitable for this tactic? He may have seen 3 people in this. Sandbags meet here. Well, maybe he didn't see it. Teammates don't bring bags at all here. So what I'm saying is, Apes gives this instruction. Is it good or bad? It's a small problem. He might be red. But does the whole team play like a team? That's a big problem. Even if a PX relies on such a radical directive, he also takes care of signals from the team. Can you follow my formation? What's the next point? Next point, the little b here is designed one. After middle road harassment, a little bomb. Then point B bypasses the free man. Playing such a tactic by yourself? Let's take a look. First of all, pay attention here. And then I didn't post it forward. Early stage. After the pressure is over, I will go back. Fight a battle and then leave yourself alone. The second time, touch the B2 floor and let yourself play such a tactic. Let's see how this wave is going. This is a blast here. Little B chooses props. It is the most popular express package now. That is to say, the 2 who exploded the bombs. In fact, they are going to land here in a 1. Then just throw this prop away. Then the people follow the flash out. Then directly launch such a tactic. Okay. And then now you can see them. Well, the APS upstairs on a 2 is full of fire on this one. Collaborate to catch the attention of the opposite side. What about the A1 side? It's really Flame D. There are 2 flashes here. Then Flame and D have to throw a flash first to blind. Jump on the platform and place your teammates. This explosive unit. And what about the second wave? But as soon as it bursts out, there will be a second flash. Then the wings clamp. Then pull it out. It's such a routine. Let's look at segmented. Then this way. Start putting your own flashbang. It's all passed on to the living boy. 2 flashes are no problem. Then the live boy will throw the first flash first. He wants to be white when he flashes out and jumps out. Then 2 people come out. After the reservation is completed, it will start, you see. It started at this point. The 2 of them started setting props, but the words of Waze. He didn't cooperate with his teammates. What are you looking at, Waze? He was going to throw the second choice, the start flash. After losing a flash, the live boy thought he had nothing to do with himself. Come over and walk to the A1 team classic. Then Jose, I suddenly realized, yes, I still have a police flash to lose. Then Jose, oops, come back and throw this police flash. Then at this time, the 2 brothers have already thrown this prop up. Then after throwing it up, it stands to reason that the flash of fire color should be snapping now. I lost it and then it came out here. And now there's the sound of a flashbang. Is it the flashing sound of the disaster thrown here? Disaster, this flash throws a sound. Then Maisie felt that there was a leave of absence. Then the wheat is pulled out. And then he dies. Then at this time, the fire flash has just been lost. Are you living in a normal movement? He actually just threw a flash here. Then snapped teammates to occupy the unit. What happens? He watches his teammates. I still have to throw a second flash. Right, these 2 flash between him and the disaster. In fact, they have to be shot at the same time. So this is actually living under this umbrella. Lost slowly. Then this one doesn't really care what happened to my G. Maisie must have something to say. This is not the same as rehearsal. Right? Okay, rehearsal. Okay. A flash stand in the package unit. Then after throwing it, then pull it. Where's your second flash? So this live cub just forgot. Stupid, okay? You can see that it is not in the state at all. I came up and lost one. After he made one, he took it apart and it was come out after Lara? After coming out, it is to give pressure. After applying pressure, if not, it will be fine to touch the arm. If it weren't for touching the sewer, I feel that it is not easy to touch. This touch arm changed my thinking. And now? Just waiting for the news. The winding is also very active. The number disadvantage is very active. Then he realized there was an opportunity here. He stopped this must. Know how to be human. And now? The idea of the little B is also very perfect. The first 2 of them huddle together. Follow this bandit to this B2 floor. Transfer sewer. Then go around to the station supermarket for a pass. Do you want to transfer money on the A2 floor? It's too slow. He can't keep up with the regiment. So Pills, just continue to keep people on the A2 floor. He dropped a smoke bomb like this. And that allows it to unfold down to the 2nd floor. Now it's a mouse right here. Inside the package. It's a little quiet. So let's talk about the mouse side. He threw a flash. Take a look to see if you've turned. I will make a return visit in advance. And the AP smoke bomb is very comfortable to play. You can keep the cigarette for at least 20 seconds. Gave him a mess. Fight less and fight more with the opposite 1-to-1 gun. Opportunity, the wedding room is such an opportunity. Have a chance to shoot? In fact, it is already a good thing for 4 against 5. But what? Dead sick, pull it out and take a look. There's a fucking cigarette? What kind of smoke is this? So weird, right? If there is a trick, the brothers will die directly. Query the app's constant temperature index. This is so fucking over, brother. It's really a little uncomfortable. Then the mouse will come back to defense here. You see, the poison has been completely detoxified here. The supermarket house is also very good. On your side, B2 floor, the more you jump down, the more I hug you. Is there anyone on the B2 floor? Here will marry you more and more in this supermarket door. You see, the awareness is absolutely in place. Take this head. The little B can't hit this one again. Let's go to the next point. The next point, you can see the half start here. Then the disaster directly buys the hero. And to know, P is particularly good at putting pressure on teammates. Such a conductor. What about the pressure mentioned here? It's this benign stress. Is he the one who can stimulate the potential of the team? During every interview, Apex says we unleash the potential of this scourge. What about the plague? It has not disappointed the team many times. The rescue team is in a desperate situation. This one is actually just an AK for a few rounds. This hope rests on this disaster. Disaster, go get a handbrake. Did we turn it over on the opposite side? But what? The disaster situation in Cologne is not good. So what about Det? He did not assume. Take the handbrake, this responsibility. What about Det now? His mental state also feels torn. He said, oh, I'm going to get the handbrake. And now he hears inside this arch. X is not there. Stop the sound of smoking. Thought in my heart. Opportunity, brothers, handbrake, here comes the opportunity. Then I'll kill you on the fog side. Then I didn't take this handbrake and just messed up. But actually, it's very unsettling. Such an action. You can see that the mentality of the disaster is also out of balance. Because we all know, that disaster must also know. It's who is this smoke bomb close to? Who is this guy? Martyr? Because you are close to you, you are harder to find and harder to meet. The opposite angle is not good either. Repeat the opposite trajectory, and boom, boom. Oops, I was fed back to the fool by a gesture. Even the disasters are in a hurry, and you can see it from his perspective how much pressure he is under. Okay. It's this Cologne scene, this pressure, the pressure of winning streak. Everything is made concrete. Let's take a look at where the disaster's bullets are. It's all on the wall, okay? So this also reflects the brothers. Really don't take this lightly. When the smoke bomb is close to you, mess with the right. Because it's hard for you to grasp this angle. What about disasters? What's more, it's us, isn't it? Then I didn't get this handbrake here. What about this middle way in the future? It's not good to fight any further. Ship this AK opinion app's big hands back. Guys, go back and get a ring. What about on the way back to a taxi? In fact, there are also many small episodes. You see a pass here, is he full of blood? And what about living here? It's 74 drops of blood for half a armor. But back to this what happened on the road in the district? A pass here on the road, a pass say, hey live boy. I tell you, I'm with you. Say something and live. Jose glanced at Jose and said, I know what you're going to say. Don't tell me Apai says no. Come on, man. I'll give you this AK. It's all up to you, bro. It's all up to you. Our breakthrough hand. The psychological area of being trapped in a fire should be okay. Because a prince is usually one. Prefer to take hero guns. Such a command code. He is also very concerned about his personal abilities. But look at the burden now. It's all on the head. Really, really this. I'm about to have a heart attack, brothers. Then Dudu is responsible for throwing props to his teammates. Then the action throws the prop. See what props you lost? Throw this prop in the action. What kind of props is this, brothers? Dudu is also dry, okay? You know, Dudu is a prop master. Look, Dudu is dry too. Det is dry. It's all dry. That is to say, the little B is now there, already into this psychology. Is this catastrophic at this stage? A little overwhelmed. And now? This A1 is also the photography of the mouse. You can't help it. Your plants are too quiet. Let's put it bluntly. This one is not easy to turn over. This one can only be turned over with the handbrake of this disaster. This is actually too difficult to turn. Too much pressure. So here's the next point. Okay, let's take a look at the next point. The little b made a default here. Finally willing to acquiesce? This way. Is Huo's AI on the front of this Costco house? After hearing this prop on the opposite side, do you see that there is nothing wrong with nodding the scalp after the fire card? I even received one. After receiving one, he took the advantage of one. It stands to reason that it should be stable now. A pass is also a pass. Root quick stickers for this sewer. And now let's take a look. A senior exchanged a fire. That's actually a very common timing. That is, you have reached this sewer. Are you in? The opposite side only made this fire. You can directly. Big pull out, right? What about apes? After thinking for a while, apes let's take a look at your trial. A senior house is too dead. He knew you had an opportunity. Therefore, after a senior pulls out the fire you found. What did he do? After he returned to cover, waive your permission. Vaccinated. And? Here's a backhand for you. What about a pause here? Instead, he was smashed by the fire. His speed is not satisfactory. This wave of guns is actually for It's not good to come, it's not good to pick it up. Then you look at X. After the big pull is pulled out, the reverse hand take squats. The head. The details of the interlude. Well, he is indeed a master. And let's take a look at this pose later. He's even more radical. You see, after he flicked this smoke bomb, because he knew that the Costco fire was at the back point. I took this in such a handbrake. So he knew that the fire couldn't control the smoke for the time being. I can't fry this cigarette. He just came over to build a sewer. Then build a sewer here. Well, there is another story. Is that the sewer? He pulls this from a distance. He's actually more afraid of the other side in the lower ear canal, because here it is a near big and far small. But if not in this position, it was an accretion, a techie, a little techie. Can he come and hit you? So this is a situation where both sides are possible. Such a position as a small technician, the words of the senior, I think he actually has a judgment of his own. I mean now, Pi A posted the sewer entry point so quickly. So that's not quite. Could be an opposite early super slow. The default is stuck here for such a time point. So what about the position around follow Apex? Come here and prepare to repair the wall. The job is here, otherwise it may be here around Muzi. So a real radical? I like to believe he has his reasons. Then after pulling it out, it really is such a go around Booth and take it directly. You see, around Booth, he was also caught, holding another handbrake. Then I must tell you at this time. This little B fan can't sit still. Shoot people. I'll go to your hair Q Apex. But we also have to consider a question. Why is the little B team strong? Because in everyone's place, they all have a position that they know very well. Their responsibilities are clear. What about the live boy? Just a pure breakthrough. So what about the needs of the living boy? It's just that his teammates threw him good props. Apex gave him good tools for research. Then go around. What's the difference between dying last year? Walking around is a need for freedom. Such a free man. So Apex, we're not restricting deaths like we did last year. Limit steps like that. When you want to hit this fetal rate, it's all up to him. So the little bees are actually a mutual. What a team. Like Dudu too? Dudu is a conductor who pursues perfection. When his team can't do the details well, he will. Red, his designation will be urgent, so the little bee rolls up here. Get the details right. To cool a pie. We need to recognize that. Everyone has their own limitations. Everyone wants to be perfect to develop. However, there are no perfect people in this world. This is what a team is all about. Some people say a pie, he's too malignant. Why is he so selfish? Then let everyone on the team. What about obeying his tactics? Why is he like this? But all we need to know is that you put the iPad, you replace the iPad with another conductor. He also has this command to ask of you. He has his tactics inside? He has. He needs you as a player to do this for him. Request. So we actually saw Apes this year. How many times are you warned? He is relatively small. And Apes. He this. What is the newly developed dynamic command? Change your style against different teams. Actually. Also got this from the majority of analysts. Unanimously approved, but this one. Really collected Apes. All the elements of constant temperature. Brothers. The opposite conductor finished reporting to him. Are you well prepared? I can't keep up with my team. Then it didn't go your way personally. Then this will be useless in the last era. I want the star brother of the team to stand up.
If you open it,
Brother Star is greedy again?
so APS?
He can't help it, you know? He degenerates into a loner. Weak and helpless Mad Dog breaks through. He was in a hurry, he coaxed. Well, that's also hope. Can the little BB in the follow-up event? Adjust it well. Dedicate more exciting games to us? If you like my analysis, you are welcome to give me a 3 company.
See you next time.